Exercise, exercise, exercise. We all know it, love it, and hate it, but we do it because we need to, especially if we're trying to lose that stubborn weight. We gotta do our cardio, running, biking, sprinting, and all that. The ultimate calorie burners. Or at least that's what we've been told. Exercise is supposed to burn more calories, and if we burn more calories than we normally consume, then we should be able to lose weight. Of course, we burn calories in other ways. We burn calories just for being alive, commonly known as our basal metabolic rate, BMR, which is all the calories expended during rest. There's also other calorie burners like non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT, which is basically calories burned from activities outside of exercise, like doing chores. And then yes, another acronym, there's thermic effect of food, TEF, which is the energy burned by simply processing and digesting the food we eat. But when it comes to variables which we have the most control over in burning more calories, it is indeed exercise and non-exercise activities. But a new study started to question whether exercise and activities really are the main ingredients to proper weight loss. The study embarks on understanding a concept known as energy compensation. The concept where increasing the amount of calories burned from one variable, like exercise, might lead to a decrease of calories burned from another. In this study, researchers looked through the database of the International Atomic Energy Agency and collected energy expenditure data on 1,754 individuals. In the data, they were able to determine estimated changes in the variables mentioned earlier: BMR, basal metabolic rate, TEF, thermic effect of food, and AEE, which combines calories burned from both exercise and non-exercise activities. And the results will shock you, as my clickbaity counterparts might profess, because it is a bit surprising. What they found was that increases in AEE had a negative correlation to BMR. In other words, whenever AEE increased, one's basal metabolic rate dropped, thus leading to an energy compensation. Ultimately, that means you're not burning as many calories as you would normally expect. But how much of this energy compensation are we really talking about? The data found that for every 100 calories burned from activities, BMR dropped by 28 calories. So that essentially means of all the calories you burn from exercise and activities, after accounting for energy compensation, it nets roughly 72% of its calories burned. The researchers also found that individuals within the 90th percentile of BMI distribution, meaning they weigh more, compensated 49.2% of their activity calories. That's almost losing half of the calories burned from exercise if you're in this higher weight range. That's quite a lot. As scary as it may seem, what does that ultimately mean for you? First, to answer the primary inquiry of this video, is exercise the key to weight loss? Yes, but not really. Even before knowing the effects of energy compensation, we've already established in the industry, for the most part, that for effective weight management, the answer is always to pair exercise with a proper nutrition program. Arguably, nutrition alone might be a solution. For nutrition, it's much more easily understood to know how to control the amount of calories you consume by counting your calories than it is to calculate the calories you expend, especially now with this whole energy compensation thing thrown into the mix. Not saying it's easy to eat fewer calories, of course, but if you're taking 30 minutes of cardio just to burn 100 calories, it's arguably easier to skip that 100 calorie soda you were thinking about drinking after dinner. It's really all a balance and varies from a person to person basis. Some respond better with more exercise and some do not. But jumping back to the energy compensation and what it means for you. For the most part, I personally wouldn't stress too much about it. Yes, losing 28% of the calories burned, and worse, 49% if you're heavier, is a very striking realization. The study even saw some individual cases of near 100% compensation. However, the benefits of exercise, especially resistance training, is too much to pass up just because it's not burning as many calories as we originally believed. We're still talking about improved muscle mass, strength, cardiovascular fitness, and among many other things. Weight loss might be important for you, but so should all these other improvements. For now, keep tracking your calories, but understand it might not be completely accurate when it comes to calories burned, but that's okay. If you're still seeing results, then keep it up. And if you're struggling, then chances are that energy compensation is not really the ultimate culprit, but rather we should take a closer look at your whole nutrition and exercise program. A good place to start with that would be the Picturefit Discord community. Yes, that's a plug for the Discord. Check it out. But I hope you all learned a little bit of something today. I'm always happy to read your comments about applying anything you've watched in my previous videos to your fitness goals. Also, always remember this is just one study. That shouldn't completely dictate what you do for yourself. Oh, and remember, I will be gone for just a little bit, so there won't be videos for a little while, but I will try to stay active on Instagram and, of course, Discord. So if you ever need anything from me, feel free to give me a shout over there. If you enjoyed the video though, please like it, share it, subscribe for more. As always, thank you for watching and get your